Hey everybody, and it's a beautiful day. I am going to my good friend Matt. He runs a piano refinishing business. I'm just getting out of bed. Woke up, I'm gonna make my breakfast like I normally do. You guys should already know, eggs and a banana and some coffee. As I used to refinish floors for a living, and this is gonna be kind of like a brush up on my sanding skills. And we have arrived.
There's two of these. This is all etched in.
Oh wow.
Yeah, some good old 1890s etching. These are tuning pins here. Well, this is the tuning pin. These are the holes where they go into where you tune it. I got all the strings removed. I'm testing different gauges of tuning pin to see which it needs. Here's the gauge. It needs a size 2 because originally this piano had size 1 tuning pins. I tried it at size 3 and it was way too tight. But size 2 is still good and tight. In fact, the size 3 was too tight and broke my tuning hammer. This came undone, so it was just too tight. This is an 1887 Mason and Hamlin. It's made of rosewood veneer. It's built in Boston. I picked it up in Normal, Illinois. It's 100% original and it's going to be restored eventually when someone buys it. Yeah, very extravagant. Very intricate carvings and fretwork. These are all the old hammers. These are going to be replaced. The dampers here have been stripped off. We just need to strip these off next, and these little over dampers and these new bridle straps and lots of lubrication and regulation and all sorts of stuff. Women, I like those things. So this is a customer's piano. I'm going to rebuild for them from after that one's done. It still sounds alright. Pretty much just kind of going over these guys. They're almost all the way sanded. If there's any little dark spots like that, go over that with 120. After all the dark spots are gone, go over everything with 220 so it's nice and smooth. There's a finer grit. The higher the number, the finer the grit. It's a Chasm Steve. It was built in 1894, I think. It's getting completely overhauled. These are the key tops. Well, actually, these are the whole keys themselves. This is as much as you usually see, though. These are covered with ivory. What needs to be done with this? So this is the back side. This isn't really going to be seen. Basically, just make it smooth enough. It doesn't have. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't gotta look like this. Just, okay. just go over once. A good once over with the 120.
Looking good so far. I've got a nice sand going. I'm doing this with the 120. Then I'm using a sander's block to make the job a little bit easier. So my goal with this is to sand all the corners around with the 120, and then I'm going to go back with the 220 to smooth it all out.
Little kick tool, I'm scraping out this finish in this little crevice here. It's usually hard to get area with sandpaper, but this will usually scrape it all right.
The original finish, what does that consist of, like that we're sanding off?
Oh, it's shellac. It's an early form of the finishing product. Much crushed up black beetle excretion and alcohol.
Oh wow. Do people still use it today?
Yeah, I use it.
Oh cool.
Sometimes. It's a good refinishing substance. This is a cheek block, which you could use to sand this part, and this part. First with the 120, then the 220. Just sanding this leg down. It's very decorative, so it's a lot of work.
Yeah, how long do you think it takes to sand something like that?
A long time. I think this is called a sunburst, and this is called a starburst, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. This is one of my pianos. This is for sale. Not a lot of people will believe it when I tell them I move pianos in my station wagon. Well, basically what I just do is I throw down a little pad here on the ground, I flip it up on its side, and I get out this pipe here, I throw her down, rock the piano back, and just slide it in, and it fills the whole back of the car, and I strap it down.
What was the most sketchiest time that you've had hauling a piano in this car?
Oh, well, probably doing it by myself, and it was over here. And what was most sketchy about it was the fact that I had it on the dolly. I think the car was over there, and I was trying to wheel it, and I was trying to avoid the piano rolling down into this pothole, and you know, it's collapsing down. So that was pretty sketchy. I've moved pianos in here the range from 200 to 450 pounds. I've done over 100 piano moves in this car.
Wow.